For live classes on Moodle, we use the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra platform. To access that, we would first need to be on our course page. Then we want to scroll and look for Blackboard Collaborate sessions. From there, we look for this icon, and beside that, we usually have the label Classroom. So click on that label, Classroom, and that should bring us to our Blackboard Collaborate Ultra dashboard. From there, you'll be seeing the name of the course along with course room beside it. To access the live session, click on course room, and then click on join course room. Now that should open a new tab, and just like any other video conferencing platform such as Zoom or Google Meet, we'll be able to open our mic and our video camera and communicate with persons in the class. So the first thing that we see there is an audio test, right? So this is asking us if our audio is working, just to check if our audio is working. If it is not working, then it means that you may need to change the microphone that is being used by your computer. Now, to do that, we simply click on the drop-down box there and either select the microphone that we want to use. Now, once we are satisfied that it is working, or if we realize that this bar is moving, it means that our audio is working. So we're going to click on yes, audio is working. So we're allowing the use of camera as well. So just as with the audio option, we can change which camera we use. Right, so we can go ahead and click on yes, video is working, and we can go through a short tutorial as well. So let me go and click on start tutorial, and next. Right, so we can find chat attendees, sharing option and setting under the Collaborate panel. You can click on next, and you can turn on your audio and video, set your status, raise your hand using the control panel, which is this panel, and you can click on close. Now, as mentioned in the tutorial, we can open the sessions menu, which is at the top left of your screen, and from there we can leave the session and we can view a few details there. Now these options allow you to communicate directly with Blackboard. Also under this tab we can open our microphone, share our audio, and realize that once we're talking, the audio option changes there. So we can either turn on or off our audio. We can turn on and off our video as well by clicking on the video tab. So we can share video, and once you start sharing video, you realize that we have a small window at the bottom left of our screen with our image there. You can also use the raise hand feature just to indicate to the person presenting that we have a point to make during our session. There is also the My Status and Setting, right, and that allows you to give instant feedback if you can, right, indicate that you are away and the person presenting will know that you are away from your computer and that they won't be able to call on you to contribute to a discussion at this evening. So once you're back to your computer, you can click on I'm back, and that status will be removed. There are also some instant feedbacks that you can give regarding a discussion. For instance, if you click on happy, persons within this room will see that you're happy about what is being discussed and just comment on your feedback. There's also the open collaborate panel, and from there we can either chat with persons in the room by sending instant messages. We can view the attendees tab, which tells us the persons that are currently in the room. We can also click on the share content feature, or we can click on the my settings feature as well. Now, because there isn't anyone else in this room, we're not able to chat with anyone else. Nor can we view anyone else in this room. But we can go ahead and make certain changes or settings to our experience with or during this session. So for instance, we can change the session video performance. We can change our notification settings. Right, so for instance, if someone joins the room, what type of notification we want to get, either an audio notification, or a pop-up notification, or so on. So if someone posts a chat message as well, you can choose what type of notification you get. When you're mentioned in a chat, you can change that, and so on. Now, the Blackboard platform is quite quite easy to use, just as with Zoom or Google Meet or any other. Right? And as I mentioned, the main features that you'll be using is the audio feature, which allows you to share your audio, and the video feature, which allows you to share your video, and the raise hand feature. Now, if someone else is in the room, as I mentioned, you'll be able to talk with that person and view what their status is. So for instance, for this session, we're seeing that someone else is there named staff faculty, and that person is a moderator. Right? And if we go back to the open collaborate panel and we click on chat, we'll be able to send messages to everyone or just to individual persons. So I'm just going to send a message, and once I send that message, everyone within the room will be able to view that message. Now you can chat individually with your lecturer or with a classmate. So to talk individually with a person, you click on the attendees tab, identify the person that you want to send that message to, click on the attendees control, then you can click on send a chat message. Now once you send that message, it means that only that person will be able to view your message. I mentioned earlier as well about the share content feature. And from time to time during your classes, you will be required to make presentations. Now you can either share a blank whiteboard for you to type or to write on. And there are different features there that you can use. You can either type text as well. and you can also download that whiteboard. You can clear everything that you would have typed on that whiteboard. And once you have finished presenting, you can always click on Stop Sharing Whiteboard. And the most popular one that you might be sharing with your classmates would be a PowerPoint presentation. Now to share a PowerPoint presentation, we click on Share Application Screen. You can either share your entire screen, you can share just a window, or you can share a Chrome tab. And once you click on Share a tab, then you'll be able to click and share anything that you have to share with your classmates. So I'm sharing a presentation now in Canva. And that is how you go about sharing any presentation with your classmates. Now, once you have completed your class session, you always want to ensure that you leave that session in the correct way. Now, most persons will just go ahead and close that tab. Right, that is one way to leave the session, or you can go ahead and click on the Open Sessions menu and you can click on Leave Session. And you can also give feedback to how the session was, and then you can click on Skip. So once you have done that, you can go ahead and close your browser window.